everyone, Volts here. I hope you're doing well and staying safe. Today I have a very different video from the normal content I post. As of the 14th, I've hit 2 years of officially being in the furry fandom, and as of the 17th, Volts will officially be 2 years old as well. I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do to celebrate, but I really wanted to create a video showcasing all my fursuits. So I bring to you today my fursuit showcase. I've made quite a few heads over the past couple of years, and I thought it would be cool to show them all off, and show where and what I would like to complete within the next couple of months. So just one more thing before I start showing the suits and such. This video is unscripted, so I apologize for the choppiness of it and just the overall stammering from me. I didn't know exactly how to put this video together, and I was running out of time and just decided to put something down. So I hope you all enjoy this anyways. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Now without further ado, let's hop into it, starting with my first head base, Volty. So exactly about 2 years ago, I created this head. Thus why her muzzle was very choppy. I didn't really know how to carve at the time, and her nose isn't exactly right, and there's a lot of things that weren't right about her. But she was a very good learning experience, and I've actually performed tests on her going forward. I would love for Volty to become a suit one day, but if I ever redid her, I would definitely redo the head base. This was also a great time for me to experiment with my eye style. I never found eyes that I like, but these 2D eyes, oh, I didn't think I glued them in, were very fun, and they worked, and they're a little 3D. But anyways, this is my first head base, Volty. Next up, I have Mimi the rhinoceros. She is undergoing eye surgery at the moment, so I will show some pictures right now of her in her full form. She comes with a head base, paws or hooves in her case, and a tail. So I guess she would be considered a mini partial. But she is what I worked on after Volts' head base. She was what I wore for Halloween that year, that first year I decided to join the furry fandom. And she was awesome. Her eyes weren't great, as I was still learning to work on eyes, which is why she's getting better eyes at the moment. And you won't be seeing much of her on my channel. I am handing this head down to a sibling of mine, just because I have way too many suits at the moment. But she was definitely a great learning experience as well, and I am honored to say that she was my first fursuit that I actually finished. After Mimi, I made this beautiful head base for my Raptor OC Coconut. I'll link her toy house down below. Her design isn't super realistic, and when working with the jaw, it ended up stiffening it up. I think I got paint inside it or something, but I might redo her, but I'm not completely sure. In the end, she's just pretty to look at, and she was fun to experiment, and I worked with hot glue to get the coconut spill from her mouth and eyes, and that was really fun. I still enjoy drawing her, and I haven't drawn her in a while, but I'm really starting to feel like I should now. Next up, I made this super fun bunny OC named Evergreen. There wasn't much thought into her design other than I got her fur for really cheap, and then I had this cute blue that I want to use. So I kind of ran with it, and I was really happy with the way it came out. Looking back, I don't think her muzzle's the right shape, but it was still fun to play with, and she's a great head to wear. She's super comfortable and everything. She even comes with this extractable tongue. It's not super great, but it works, and I think it's adorable. And she also comes with a tail that I made out of foam and more of that fur. And then we bought some paws off of Amazon, and they kind of go with her. So we ran with it. But her ears are extremely long. I'll show a picture of me wearing her. And they're so fun to play with, but they certainly do get in the way a little bit. But I wouldn't change them by any means. Second to last, we have my Wolf OC Ash. He's currently all taped up. I'm not sure how to go about his markings, as it's kind of a collab suit with someone. And I have all the colors ready, but I have yet to do the designs. But once the designs are ready, I'll prepare that. He'll get some eyes and get furred, and he should be good to go. he's a really fun character, and the base is actually really pretty. It doesn't really show it through the duct tape, unfortunately. But he was super fun. He's super great. He has great breathing, surprisingly. And his head is a little bit bigger so that I can wear my glasses underneath him. And he has great, like, I don't know what this is called, but you wear this, like, you make an arc here around the neck so you can look up without hitting your shoulders too bad. But overall, he's a super duper comfy suit to wear, and I look forward to getting him done one day. And lastly, we have Ari, my Dutch Angel Dragon OC. She was such a fun base to make, and I would love to turn her to a full suit one day. So far, I've only got her head, which I'm starting to fur this summer, and her tail, which I'll show in a minute. She was really fun. I wanted huge floppy ears, and they're super supported and strong. And her nose and her horn are so fun. And she too also has great visibility and is super comfortable. I am excited to wear her. And here, I'll go ahead and put the fur on her real quick and show you what that looks like. So she is super fluffy with her fur on. I have to shave down all of this. It'll still be long up here and on her ears, but you should be able to see her nose or something, hopefully. But I basically got the first half of her done, and I'm hoping to finish it this summer, but we'll see how that goes. I've gotten pretty close, and I really had a hard/fun time creating the fur that went around her little, I don't know what they're called, like fur spikes here that I that I sculpted. And that was a challenge, and that was really fun though. She'll continue to be pink all along the side, and her ears will be pink and black here. But her eyes, around her eyes, are actually a pretty blue color that you'll see that also comes out in the tail. I'll link a complete reference to her in the description below, but I'm really happy with how she's coming along so far. Now, her tail is actually so long I couldn't fit it on my desk. It's about 5 feet, I believe, maybe 4'11". But it's pretty huge. It's pretty floppy, but it has a pretty solid base right here that's at least this big. Foam to keep it from falling apart. Her horns are a little crooked as well, but I was learning. I haven't created a tail like this before, and it's really fun to play with though, and I love sewing this together. And this is super fun to wear, to be honest. And surprisingly, this belt loop, it took a while to like make strong enough to hold this whole thing, but it was really cool. Again, for the size comparison, can I put like my foot against it? And yeah, so it's pretty big. And I think it'll go well with the suit. And that's all of them. It's really crazy, like how many, and it's only within 2 years. It just blows my mind, to be honest. Listening to these clips back again, I sound so unenthusiastic, and I apologize for that. I think I get more nervous on camera, or video, whatever you want to call it, than I give myself credit for. Really, I do adore what I do, and looking at these suits makes me so happy, and just being able to share them with you guys is just so cool. If you guys would like to see me do more fursuit/furry content in the future, just let me know. I have a few ideas I could do for, I don't know, all kinds of stuff. And I'll continue to give updates of Ari as I continue to work on her throughout the summer. In the end, it's been awesome looking back on these past 2 years, and I really hope you guys enjoyed following me along for that, as well as just enjoyed the video overall. Thank you for putting up with my rambling, horrible audio quality, and everything. I hope to improve that as we go on. But thanks again, and thanks again for all the support I've been receiving recently on my channel as well. You guys are all so awesome, and to be honest, the community and just meeting people in general is one of my favorite things about being a YouTuber and just making content in general. So thanks again, especially for 200 subs. Continue being awesome, stay safe, I love ya, we'll see you in the next video, bye!